there's anybody in here with us, my name's Cameron. I've got my friends here with me. I'll let them introduce themselves.
I'm Aaron. I'm Joey.
We don't come here to mean you any harm. We don't come here to get in your way. We were simply asked to come here just to try and make contact with you and talk to you, to be able to tell a little bit of your story. We're told that sometimes there's a little bit of uncomfortable feelings through this hallway. I don't want to say that that was you, if there's anybody in here. We just want to be able to find out if it's even possible. We've got a couple devices set up in here. You can see there's two flashlights, or you might call them torches. They're very easy to use. They're not going to hurt you. All you got to do is go over to the tops and just twist it just a little bit, and you'll be able to turn the light on. You'll also see a green light right there. If you get very close to it, again, it will not hurt you. You saw me fooling around with it. The closer you get to it, the more lights will light up. You got lots of different pretty colors. And you'll also notice there's a red light right here. The closer you get to that, it'll start to make a sound. You'll be able to see it light up nice and red too. To let me know you're here, do you care to touch any of those devices for me? Alright guys, so we're at the old Southern Deposit Bank here in our hometown of Russellville.
Yep.
We've been trying to get into this place for, what, 13 years?
At least, for a while.
And so I'm excited to be here. It's a very cool building. It's easy to get turned around in. We're going to go ahead and start out, get this going, because it's like 9 o'clock, ready to go. Adam and Aaron, you guys are going to be here at base to start the night. Jimmy and I are going to go ahead and do the baseline sweep. So just have your radios on. Make sure we have a reporter with us too. Then we'll get going, and hopefully we can figure out what's going on here and if there is any ties to what this building's known for, which is the first James Gang bank robbery.
And so with this investigation, we have to be diligent. We have to cross our T's and dot our I's, because we're the first crew to come in here and perform a full-length paranormal investigation.
Do you guys have any thoughts?
Not from me.
I think let's get going. Let's grab some gear and let's get out there. Let's go. Let's go ahead and start the baseline sweep in here. There's really no big claims that we've gotten here other than a picture frame falling off the wall as well as the fireplace grate.
Okay.
A medium I spoke with definitely told us to go ahead and check out that safe right there as well as the one in the back.
Okay.
So it's definitely something we need to make sure we keep an eye on tonight. Just get some pretty good readings for them. And you got a radio on you?
I do have a radio, and I've got our Mel meter.
Awesome. So let's go ahead and get this recorder going. Time is 9:02. We are in the original bank area. beginning our baseline sweep walkthrough. So Jimmy, what are you looking for with that millimeter?
So right now we're looking for EMF. Just had a 4.4 spike.
Is there anything? What's that light right there?
There's something right here too.
I bet it's Wi-Fi or something. Yeah, 4.9. Yeah.
So we have a Wi-Fi router back here. So we're taking a baseline sweep. We're getting the average temperature and the average EMF fields for each room of the building. That way, whenever we're investigating later in the night, we can have a understanding of what it should be in each room.
That way, if we have any spike that's greater than that, we do know that we can document it and then be able to, it's very bright here with all these windows, be able to document it based off of that.
Yeah.
So we do know we have two Wi-Fi routers right here.
Yep.
Okay, awesome. And what's it jumping up to there?
We had a 4.4 spike.
What about closer to the box right down there?
Is a
Not showing anything now. Oh, there it is.
49.7.
I think that's pretty substantial.
Okay.
Not very. And this, like, the cool thing about this right here, so when supposedly Jesse,
Yeah.
Frank and the entire James gang, when they came in here to Russellville to rob this thing, this is two of the original bank teller counters. At the time, we think they may have been over here,
Yeah.
with the office right back behind. So it's cool that this piece of history is still here, especially the place that we grew up in, knowing how much they celebrate that bank robbery.
Right. Yeah. This building is celebrated every year at the local.
At the tobacco festival here.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's very good to get this close to history.
And being the first team to ever investigate here too is something special. All right, Jimmy, you got the millimeter. Go ahead and go in there and check it out. It's a small space, so I'm gonna stay out here.
Man. Yeah. Not a whole lot of people can fit in here. That was a wall. And for anyone watching, I can't see anything right now. So we're getting a 73.7 temperature, 74, and a 0.0 milligauss.
Tonight is also another really cool night because not only do you have Jimmy and I up here and Adam and Aaron investigating a place that Jimmy and I grew up around and hearing about, but behind the camera we also have one Jimmy Dillahay's brother, Mr. Joey Dillahay. We'll show him here in just a little bit. We're very excited to have him. It's the first time ever coming out with us, so we're very lucky that he agreed to come be our camera guy tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully we can have some pretty good. Hopefully we can have some pretty good experience for him to make holding the camera for 8 hours worth it.
It's a shoulder workout.
Awesome. Let's. What did you get in here? Anything?
No.
Okay.
This was called Mila.
Mila Elizabeth.
Okay, Jimmy the bass. This is Mila Elizabeth's room. The EMF is 0.1 milligauss. Constant. Temperature 74.8.
Gosh.
The big ass bear.
Mm-hmm. If that thing gets up in the middle of the night, it's like starts running towards me.
Please have it on camera. For the love of God.
Well, the camera's facing me, so I may have to turn it around. There is a cable right there. Let's go.
Yeah.
Now, there is a claim. Over here.
Yep.
So there is a claim right here. They used to have a rocking chair in that corner. And they experienced coming up here one day, and the chair was rocking. So maybe we can take this little rocking chair and move it there for the night.
Is this
Just
one?
to kind of see.
That is a rocking chair.
Might be the one.
Might just be the one.
Right. So, Adam, do you want to explain what we have here?
I do. I'm very excited for this new gadget that we have put together thanks to Google. Appreciate you. So what we have here is a little bit fancier spirit box. So the way that this works is that you have your standard, spirit box. It's going to scan your FM frequency, and then we have it connected to a noise gate, which helps remove that background static noise. That is then connected to a reverb pedal, which then connects into our amplifier here. So what this creates for us is essentially a souped up spirit box. The theory behind this is that once you remove the static, that the voices that are coming through are legitimate spiritual, paranormal voices, and it's allegedly supposed to be what their voice would have sounded like when they were alive. So very interesting tech. This is our first night using it on an official investigation, so I'm excited to see what we get.
And we did play around with it earlier.
We did.
We went to Octagon Hall in Franklin, which is known to be a very haunted, active place. So if there's anywhere you want to test out a new piece of tech, it's there.
Absolutely.
And so this does scan through AM/FM radio frequencies at a very fast rate. So any sentences or voices that come over is over multiple radio stations. So it's not just one radio station.
Correct.
And you're not inadvertently picking up just part of the song.
Right. And we do try to ask very pointed questions, so that way that it's not like, for example, earlier we heard the word kitchen. How often do you hear kitchen on the radio, right?
But the thing is, it also followed, like I was asking a question like that I knew the answer to.
Right.
We were standing in the winter kitchen and I asked, hey, where are we at right now? Very clearly, kitchen, almost immediately.
Right. So I think there is some fidelity behind it. We'll see what we pick up here. We're going to get it set up, get everything going. Turn that on, so we're good there.
So that way to just start sweeping. And then...
We're actually going to stop this a little bit. Let's see if we can put that.
All right, is the volume turned up? I think noise gauge right where we want it. If there's anybody here with me, my name is Cameron.
I'm Adam.
Sitting across from us is our friend Joey. No, you're not used to people coming in here and doing what we're doing. Usually they come in here and sleep or have big parties and events. So this is something unusual for you. So this right here, it's a piece of equipment that lets us be able to hear your voice. Think of like a phonetic device. Just come real close to it. This will allow you to be able to generate your voice so we can talk to you. I'm going to be asking you a few questions, and if you don't care, just please answer them for me. And you just speak as loudly, as clearly as possible. It does put off some sort of magnetic frequency.
Yeah, it's wanted to make sure.
If there's anybody here with me, can you tell me what city we're in currently? Can you tell me what city we're in? What was this building used for? It's a bank.
It sounded like.
This was a bank. Can you tell me what happened here on March 20th? Many, many, many years ago. Alright, so what was going on up there, Jimmy?
We set the music box out, and we set it on a dresser, like facing the stair banister. We went back into room number 2, Laura Beth's room, and we started hearing it go off. And then we asked a series of questions. A couple of them correlated to the questions. Mm-hmm. We'd ask it, it'd go off. But before that, we thought we were hearing footsteps, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And so I went back out there because I was thinking, well, this thing's going off way too much. So I turned it away from the stair banister, turned it off, turned it back on, turned it off, then turned it back on, and it hadn't gone off since. So I think it was hitting the banister and registering, thinking it was seeing something. So we're going to discount that for now.
Okay. Where are you guys getting ready to head to now?
I think we're going to head to the bank lobby.
Okay.
And then do some EVP work in there. So, if you guys are ready, I'm ready.
Alright. Bella, that's Joey. We said we'd show him eventually. There he is. Joey's out of the camera.
What up?
It's the Dillahay brothers. The first investigation together.
The Dilla Bros.
Very much.
The Dilla Bros. Yes. The TikTok should say.
TikTok. Put that as a TikTok account.
When are you gonna bring your brother?
Brady?
Well, he might watch this, so soon. Please don't kick me out of the apartment.
I'm still curious as to who the female is that we keep hearing on our voice recorders. You seem like you really want to be heard, and that's why we're here tonight. I thought I heard a whine.
I was just yawning. So.
Did you hear anything, Adam?
I did.
You did?
I did not.
No. Now, Judge Hardy, Frank. Are you guys watching over this building? Making sure people are taking care of it? You know, with a building with this much history. Of course, we'd have to review the evidence, but if there was any kind of activity here in the building, it's a good chance it could be more residual than what we call an intelligent haunt.
Just did it again.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Adam to command.
Go for command.
Go ahead and mark time for the hallway, specifically at the end of the stairwell leading to the attic. We've heard numerous taps in that vicinity.
It's, so there's water droplets over there coming from the ceiling.
Oh, really?
Copy that.
Yeah, the floor's kind of wet. There's a little puddle.
Oh, that's what it is.
Okay.
Did you guys see that earlier?
Yeah, I saw it was like it dripped on me as I went under it.
Oh, jeez.
Scared me.
Alright. Well, command, we may have just debunked that. I think it's water from the ceiling, apparently.
Just got a spike.
Yeah, we were looking at that earlier, so I moved the cable reel on top of the wet spot.
Copy that.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the thing, if you're watching those TV shows and the thing like going off, it's probably a cell phone or a walkie-talkie. air is like super loud.
Well, we're gonna be here for the rest of the night, actually. Maybe we can get to know each other a little better as the night goes on.
We're just here to chat with you. We're not here to harm you or try to make you. What was that?
Oh, that was loud.
Oh, I bet that's them.
They coming up here?
Hey, is that y'all making all that noise?
No, I was being quiet down here. Jimmy's got the headphones on.
Wow.
Okay.
What did you hear?
So it sounded like one of the doors opening, you know, like, because the doors have paint on them. So it sounded like something was pulling a door open. It was very loud.
I'll tell you what.
I'll recreate what I just did, and we'll see if it's the same thing. Okay, recreating it now.
No, this was definitely upstairs.
It was like right out there.
Copy that. What room?
Well, so we're standing in the back bedroom beneath the attic entry. So it would have been out in that hallway.
I'm just gonna look out the door.
Copy that. Marking it down.
I'll tell you what it sounded like to me. It sounded like their cables like slapped the ground.
I thought it was like a door open. Like, you know how like the door sticks?
Oh, yeah,
That's what it sounded like.
yeah. Didn't
Oh, there's something hanging here.
oh man,
That got me.
we got stuff happening here. Didn't Cameron say one of these doors up here opens? That's what he captured personal
So
experience.
it's the attic door,
Okay,
but it's already open.
it is
And
open.
it sounded like it came more this direction.
Yeah, it sounded like it was right out here. Man,
Very interesting.
very interesting. That was like, I thought they were coming up here.
I mean, I know we got that on the recorder for sure.
Absolutely, that was
Um,
loud.
Let's do this. So we're actually, because of what just happened, I think we're gonna go ahead and end this session and go back and review our evidence and make sure we caught that. So yeah, let's go ahead and wrap this and we'll go.
Okay, I want to shut this door just so we'll note that it is shut, and then we can kind of keep an eye on it
See
as the
what
night
happens.
goes, see if it opens or whatever.
So we came down to the cellar. We were getting some high EMF readings up there in the living room. Yeah, give me a second. I'm going to try to explain what we're doing. And came down here to tap on the
Okay,
floor.
so while you guys are doing that, I need you to check and see if there is any electrical lines or unshielded lines down there. Because we do have high EMF right up here in the dining room.
Well, let me give you a little introduction to a hot water heater. Puts out about 120 volts.
It's right in the corner too.
We got a dehumidifier as well. And to add to the confirmation, we do have main tracks of electrical going right under where you're at.
I think I may have found our source of our Ghost K2 meter interaction.
What would that be?
You're looking at it, dog.
Yep, I agree with you. So,
Copy that. Well, I appreciate you. If you guys want to get out of there and head back up here, you're more than
Adam?
welcome to.
if you want to hand me the camera real quick, I'm just going to film right here. I can't really see. Okay, there we go. Okay, so what we're talking about is right here. We had some main electrical wires going right underneath where we're getting a high EMF. And of course we have the hot water heater. right here. And the dehumidifier. Or, no, that's a, what do you call that thing? That's a hot water heater too, isn't it?
Yeah.
The tankless.
Tankless, yeah.
The other one's not even hooked up.
Oh yeah, it's not, is it? Nope. So it's a tankless water heater. Okay, gonna hand this camera back to you.
Got it.
Got it? Okay.
So what I was just telling Joey here, this is his, second ghost hunt
Second. Yep.
that he's been on. So I was explaining EMF fields and why we look for certain EMF fields. We did the baseline earlier for this specific reason. When you're exposed to such high EMF fields, it could cause feelings of dizziness, hallucinations, nausea, paranoia. And when you're exposed to them for such a long period of time, you're going to start feeling these things, and you're going to get the creepy feelings on the back of your neck, feeling like somebody's watching you, all of that. And so when we do have the mel meter out or the K2 out, or even the Rook meter out, if you see those spikes, your first thought should always be, is there a man-made explanation? Is it hot water heaters? Is it humidifiers? Is it main power tracks? If it's any of those things, you're very easily able to rule out this interaction because it's nothing more than a man-made substance creating it. Now, if you're somewhere where you've exhausted all of those options, then you can start looking at paranormal explanations. And this is very clearly a textbook case of debunking and getting to the true source of your interaction. All right, so we just finished up a night of investigating here at the Bar SS Heritage House here in Russellville, Kentucky. Luckily, we're able to sleep here, so I'm about to at least try and close my eyes and maybe get a little bit of sleep before we get up in the morning, pack up, and get out of here. So I've got a recorder running. We've got cameras going. Hopefully, we'll be able to experience something while we sleep.